Both of them were virgins when I found them.
Were you a virgin when you found them?
Of course he wasn't.
That's like asking a fish. Listen, that's a fish and a fisherman analogy. Listen, that's like asking a fisherman, was that the only fish you have ever caught? Then how am I a fisherman? If I'm a fisherman, mvuvi. Nimevuva wengi.
What's up, everybody? My name is, oh my god, it sounds like I'm actually doing my podcast. Hi guys, my name is Lily Aisha, and karibuni to the Base Podcast. And then these others will introduce themselves.
The best podcast in Kenya.
Introduce yourself, Chim.
So start the timer.
My name is Chim. An interesting thing about me, let's see, my back no longer hurts. I had to go to a Cairo. It was the most humiliating procedure for me.
You are screaming.
No, but I farted.
Ew.
So you know that guy kunjas you. Your leg, one leg is here, the other leg is. You know what you do to Sean Zola? I just
Zola. I hope Zola's stories don't shoot us.
Me, I'm celibate, buana. So let's keep moving.
Hey, that was embarrassing. My I sighed from the wrong end.
Was it a man?
There's a man.
Oh, phew.
From the wrong
He
end.
actually does Kenya 7s. He handles the chiropractor needs and the physiotherapy needs for Kenya 7s.
He's
Mazeni
married.
Nishiko,
He's single.
Allah.
That girl has money.
And he's a mature man, bwana.
So,
With refined taste.
so what are you saying? Introduce yourself.
Hi guys, my name is Valentine. Interesting thing about me, I think I find it so easy to dance. So.
Yeah.
Masiringi.
Mabashment. Leo ni Friday. Next. Fine boy.
It's all as usual. Jesus Christ. I don't know why guys are laughing. It's all as usual. I have nothing
You
interesting
know something
to say.
interesting you can say?
Come on. Just
Lily is back, guys. Lily is back. From her relationship honeymoon. Lily is back. Meshinda mkituuliza where is Lily? Lily is back.
The funny thing is she went to Vasha before the rally. So
wow. Mapema ndio best.
Because she's not a chipo. She's not a chipo. Chipos ni wanapelekwa during the.
I know my worth. I know my worth.
Yeah.
That's what we're talking about.
Money has been poured.
It has really has. And it's Chimu's who had that money. Anyway, now that we are talking about my worth, so today we're talking about dowry. Interestingly enough, no, I was about to start, kutozoea kumoderate. I'm not used to these things, but so these guys are the ones come up with topics and then they upset me. So these guys came up with a topic based on what Mike Sonko's daughter had said, her worth when it comes to bride price and
Director utakalia video hapa.
yeah, dank. So the first point, Chim and Zola
Marvelous point. Brilliant point.
they said distinction between bride price and dowry for the viewers. Actually, I found out there's a difference. I knew yesterday.
Let me explain
Zola
very
defined.
quickly. Dowry is the man's family. No, the woman's family paying to the man.
Yeah.
Bride price is the woman's family paying to the man's family paying to the.
So, for example, if I were to go down on one knee and ask you to marry me, your family would have to pay for me
That's dowry.
because I'm the prize.
That's dowry.
You see, it came up. See, it came up.
The price has come up, not the table. These guys, they talk about the table
But
too
some
much.
Omelewa, there's
Yeah.
a big difference. People misquote it.
Yeah.
There's a big difference. So,
Bride price is what we do.
Yes.
Dowry is what Wahindi do.
yes.
Yeah. But there's also another religion that the wife is the one who gets the prize instead of the wife's parents. I think it's Islam's.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Islam's. It's my mom. So when you're coming to marry me, it's me who's taking it, baby.
You're actually Muslim. Your mom's a Muslim.
Yeah, my mom's a Muslim, but I'm not.
I don't know that.
That's another podcast, another topic that doesn't involve the table.
I know
Hello. Okay, so Chim, this is to you because I know you have a lot of nonsense to say. What was the purpose of bride price traditionally? Because you're the one who reads as opposed to me.
So traditionally, you would replace the cow that her parents are losing with cows that can plow the field. I'm joking. I'm joking.
She called you
I'm
a cow.
joking. I'm joking. So traditionally, it served two purposes. It was gratitude. You've raised a good girl.
Yeah.
Here's some gratitude for the girl that you've raised that we're now
virgin.
getting. Who was a virgin?
necessarily.
Yeah? A virgin. And sadly.
No,
Jesus
not
Christ.
necessarily.
The next question should be, what is your body count?
Wow.
Then the second reason is actually because of what I've said. The idea was you would have to go, for example, to the river. The daughter would go to the river to fetch water, would go look for firewood, right? So you'd get a beast of burden to take that on. Yeah.
So you take one to fetch water and firewood. What are you saying?
See, now in dowry, nimewapatia ng'ombe.
Eh.
Now you can laden it with the water on the horns, on the back,
I
the
get it.
firewood, and
Replacing
everything.
value for value.
Value for value, yeah.
Damn, any women were being valued na ng'ombe. Hey.
But it was about the times.
Yeah, I thank God, man.
Right,
I
it's
was
about
born
the
in
times.
2002.
Ever am.
Why are you laughing? What's funny
Shameless.
there?
No.
Shameless.
What's funny there,
There's
Zola?
something I remember right now. That's good.
I was born in 2002, period.
Right.
Did you know that about the traditional thingy with the women? How do you feel the fact that you are being valued? Like you exchange a cow, one cow.
Cows are expensive.
Still.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank
And
you.
then also I think it was a symbol of commitment. Like, can you be able to provide for me and my family?
There was that too
Yeah.
by there, yeah.
So as a symbol of commitment.
Even the fact that my family was willing to give up their cow. A cow. In Shinyalu, we were able to give up a cow for you.
Very
But
important.
was it even just one cow? I think it used to be a bit more.
It was
Yeah,
several. It
not
was
one
several.
cow,
Yeah,
yeah.
It was several. Because at the end of the day, don't forget, these communities were very, as in, were close together. And the more animal you had, cattle you had, the more valuable you were.
Yeah.
So if I'm giving you something like that, it's a valuable proof. As in, it's showing that I see you as value.
Yeah.
It's not a bad thing.
For me, I still think it's bad. I mean, even 50,000 cows. I mean, have you met Liliaisha? Have you met her?
Oh my goodness.
She can't be worth cows. Millions. Come on.
Well, to be fair, your community used to give goats, so I mean, that's pretty equal. But the thing is, you need to understand, before the colonialists checked in, do you guys have any idea about the value of a cow? In terms of what the cow would bring?
Yeah.
As milk.
Leather.
That is leather.
Yeah.
That is meat. Yeah. Those are bones for crafting, maybe drums, weapons. As in,
It was a big
that
deal.
was giving the woman almost ultimate respect.
Yes.
Because she was a virgin. And then, on top of that, you need to remember the fact that also reflects on how little we respected the man. He had no
What do you
value.
mean?
If I'm giving a cow for you, why aren't your parents giving anything for me?
Because you're
I'm
a
the
man.
prize. Are you
are a man.
forgetting who the prize
Meaning,
is?
there is no value.
For a man.
You
Period.
have value because you're getting a woman.
Oh, yeah.
Who was a virgin?
Yes.
Modern Nairobi girls don't deserve anything.
Hey,
On that note, Zola, do you feel like bride price is now outdated, or is it, should it still be there? Is it a traditional thing based on all this that we've talked about prior?
Okay, I have two whatever's on this. Number one, if the woman is a virgin, she's traditional. I think bride price would be worth it.
What's
Whatever woman.
traditional?
As in she
Oh,
still-
virgin, we know, but what's
Okay, but
traditional?
traditional in terms of she still expects a man to lead. She expects he's effeminate. She's not goat-headed.
Fit, feminine, friendly.
So
Zola.
I'm not saying anyone's name. I'm saying goat-headed. If she's that, I think that would be worth it. But because most Nairobi girls or African girls, I don't think most of them are virgins anymore, traditional.
So
So,
far
man,
removed
That's a
from
bad
virginity.
sword.
I mean,
So
it's
far
vice
removed.
versa. Vice versa.
Very true, very true. There's no lie there.
Wow, for the
because
first
both
time.
of us are no for real. Let's call a stick or a spade. If I'm modern, you're modern, why are we still doing this bride price thing? We have moved on. Let's meet each other halfway. I believe, but that will be another topic. I think it's outdated for non-traditional women. I think we should move on. If you're not traditional, let's go the other way. Go to AG, keep it moving.
Yeah.
Where?
So you want to tell me when you decide to get married, you're going to sit down and tell your Emina check in, kama bride price is outdated.
No, I'll do a compromise. But I'll talk. Do we talk about it right now? I do it. The compromise is very simple. That money you could have invested in your family. Let's invest it in our future. Simple as that. Because we are modern. Both of us, there's no point of giving you $1 million shillings and you can use that to put a lease on buy a land property. We can use it for something in our future. Instead of bankrupting my family and myself, and then we start our marriage with debts. Doesn't make any sense.
You're going to pay dowry for a woman who's not a virgin.
That's what I'm saying. I'm not doing that. That's what I'm saying.
The next thing, you're going to pay for dowry for a woman who met all of the 12 disciples plus more, plus the apostles.
Oh, was it her fault?
I think, was it?
Was it her fault?
Yes, she could have closed her legs.
Aye.
Ndugu, you're going to pay dowry for a woman who, when you ask her what do you bring to the table, she says giggles and vibes. Vibes and inshallah.
No.
Period.
That's what I've said. It goes into our future. It's a pot for the.
You're
So
going to
how
pay
you
dowry
going-
for a woman who can wipe off her beauty.
Guy.
Oh.
Hey, you who goes to the gym to increase your beauty.
Take away my muscles, Basi. The
You
same
can take
the same
it
I can
away.
wipe your
Wait,
face.
where
Take
are
them
the
and go.
muscles?
You can say this. You cannot.
I love
Will
it.
your muscles go?
I love it. Thank you, sis. Welcome to the Base podcast. What are you going to say about this pride price? Wow.
I know.
Hey, it's
not
Hallelujah.
updated.
But
Your sadness will do it.
that guy, no, even the guy I went to Naivasha with is Hallelujah.
Wait.
Pride
Of
price.
course.
You're on the
Mundo
right track.
kumundo.
Yes, honey.
I don't think it's updated because let's go first to the purpose. Show your commitment. So if it's outdated, then you're not ready to commit.
Period.
Wait, so women are willing to give me babies before I marry them, and that's not me
Show me
showing
you can
commitment
commit.
enough.
Show me you can commit.
You're willing to commit to me by giving me babies.
But that's not commitment. People who give you children
serious?
doesn't mean I want to commit to
Are
you.
you serious?
I
Yeah.
could just be wanting
I just
babies
maybe
are
I
big.
just want a child.
Ladies and gentlemen, you have now just seen why Chim keeps saying Nairobi women deserve nothing.
I mean, I just could probably just want a child,
Just dear.
and I'm looking at Chim and I'm like, I want my child to be short. I mean, so niseme nipe mtoto or I look at sasa watoto warefu acha nichukue Chim, ama niseme nataka watoto weupe nichukue Zola. It could be just that. Not that I have to be committed to you.
I'm just an object.
Yeah, period. You're just a donor, and that's all. That's
I'm a
it.
functional dildo. Hey.
But that's messed up because if you're saying commitment, if you're gonna actually get my children, that is a bigger sign of commitment
That is
than
the
any
biggest,
amount of money
that's the biggest sign
I wanna
of
put for you.
commitment. That is
Yes.
the biggest sign of commitment.
I don't know.
Not everybody that gives you babies want to commit to you.
Yo, that's the biggest problem with not
Because
just
nowadays,
African women, but
most
women in
men don't
general.
want to commit.
Listen. That's the biggest problem because you're committing to giving me a life. You're committing to giving me a baby. That's a life.
But we've not said don't commit.
Listen, that baby needs to be 50 years, 60 years, and I'm 93. We are still bonded together, and to you, that's not commitment. So what's commitment to you? Giving me gonorrhea?
Like I've not seen my father for many times, less than 20 times in my life. But we still talk. Even today we're talking. That commitment is still there.
Is that really a commitment?
That is
Yes,
commitment.
it is.
That is the ultimate
It is.
test of
Kwani, what's the
commitment.
meaning of, okay, I hope
You've given me
there's
children.
natural to get the meaning of commitment, because I feel like a commitment is mkae chini mseme utakubali nimekubali sawa, you know.
So you give me children.
till
You
the
give
end.
me
I'm not
children
giving you-
before you give me children before we've sat down and had that conversation.
But I'm not
and you don't
giving
think that's a
you-
commitment?
I just want the child for me. It's not for you, it's for me.
What if the father decides to fight for that
my
child?
Which is
goodness.
fine, then that's fine. Then that's now commitment.
And you guys
probably.
wonder why we are raising. Anyway, you know what? Let's move on. That's a topic for another day.
Hey, not to you, because he said about the bride price. Do you feel like it's outdated?
I'm not paying by bride price.
You're not
I'm
to your
paying
three
bride
wives.
price. First of all, both of them. No, it's not three.
Una
Two.
tukizo
So you
And
wanted
both of
three.
them were virgins when I found them.
Why you a virgin when you found them?
Of course he wasn't.
That's like asking a fish. Listen, that's a fish and a fisherman
Yes or no
analogy. Listen,
question.
that's like asking a fisherman, was that the only fish you've ever caught? Then how am I a fisherman? If I'm a fisherman, mvuvi. Nimevua wengi. But you get my point. I'm a fisherman because that's my career. I've got many. A fish only needs to be fished once.
So if I am
by the right guy.
So if I'm not a virgin, I don't have value.
No, if you're not a virgin, it's not that you don't have value. It's that we need to be realistic. Apana ambia mzee, for you in your case, give me 7 goats. Ambia cheki, let Kori moja.
What's Kori? A kuku.
No. Kori is the young of a mbuzi.
Oh,
yeah, it's a kuku. I don't know the name for it.
Yeah, see, Kori is young of a mbuzi.
It's like a ndama. Ndama is a shit now.
Umekuwa na wanaume 7. Unakuwa na wanaume 7 and you expect your husband to give even one full mature female goat. Are you mad?
But what
anakupatia ndama ya goat, whatever it's called.
Why is you place so much value? Yeah.
7 men.
And why is your focus on here?
Yes.
I'm traditional.
The idea is this. Men needed to ascertain paternity.
It's a very big thing.
It's a very big thing. Another big thing is this.
From one and you're given a challenge. That's not fun.
A random kiddo.
That's not fun.
I know, but
That's the same thing.
Ama another one is guys, we need to be honest with each other. The reason why I'm saying 7 is at the point where a woman gets to 5 partners in her past, the future in terms of her marital bliss, it begins to rapidly diminish. By the time you get to 7, that's a guaranteed divorce. Guaranteed
she's
divorce.
done. She was just vibing. She was vibing and shallying, and now she's like, no, what?
So you expect me to marry msichana mjinga. She didn't know. She didn't have the common sense to keep her legs closed.
But what is it? I want to understand.
She doesn't have self-control. Kazi yake ilikuwa mbehu. Kazi yake ilikuwa mbehu vindu. Vukula. Mbehu vindu vukula. Then how am I special?
What is that?
So basically, you expect me to be okay with a babe who in her past anaambia give me this thing. Na anasema just take. Onja tu kidogo. Just take. Onja kidogo tu.
Onja si chukua.
And I'm supposed to feel good.
But let me
I'm supposed to feel good. I'm being asked for dowry.
You're not supposed to think about it.
Hold on. I'm supposed to feel good. I'm being asked for dowry for a woman mwenye director seed enjoyed for free.
No,
alafu mimi niliambiwa I don't do that until marriage. Lakini sija anaambiwa she hangs from the line.
Pole manze, kama alikwambia hivyo pole.
I'm supposed to feel good.
Let me ask you, Val, as a babe, I'm speaking this as Lileisha. Please, if you want to come for me, shauri yako. I don't see what this thing of sleeping with many men and you sleep with many women, the sex thing, I don't know why it's such a big deal. Like, it's something that I've done and I'm tired of it. And now I'm done. Like, now I'm ready to commit to just sleeping with one person. And I've done that before. What is that value men place in this? That if it has more than 3, it's a big deal.
Yeah.
Like,
Let me answer this. Very simple. Number 1, traditionally, all our cultures, even before science.
Bro, in 2024.
Doesn't matter. I'm building on a point.
Okay.
The thing is this. All traditions had a problem with, 99% of traditions had a problem with, even men being promiscuous. Men and women being promiscuous. Yes. Traditionally. The thing was this. Number 1, you could not ascertain paternity. Number 2, it affected relationships badly. Now, modern science has actually showed us when a woman has very many partners, it affects, again, pair bonding.
More than 3.
And let's even take it further. I guarantee you this. Very few women who have had multiple partners have good marriages or relationships. Most men, when they invest in a relationship, because most men are logical, women are emotional. I want to know that the woman who I'm committing to will not spread her legs for anyone. If you have a pattern,
popcorn.
Yes, if you have a pattern of spreading your legs for any man you meet, most likely in the marriage you will do that. So I want a woman who is temperamental. She'll see a guy who has a bigger car than me, and she'll be like, no, I am married. That is the thing I'm looking at. Men invest in a woman's past. Women invest in a man's future.
Thank you, sir.
That's a
Thank
very
you, sir.
important
What I've
Pure
just
wisdom.
heard
Another thing
is
now I'm going to
insecurity.
disagree with you.
This is just
It's not insecurity, and I'll explain why. Where you're wrong is this. You've just said that traditionally, for the men, it was expected that sex was, there were gatekeepers for sex.
Yeah.
The same way for women, they're expected to be gatekeepers of sex, right? You're wrong. You're a Kikuyu. I would strongly recommend that the Kikuyus
Mount
watching
Kenya.
us read Facing Mount Kenya. No.
Yeah.
There's a reason why. That book is a collection by Jomo Kenyatta of Kikuyu traditional culture and their mythos. And it explains why things happen the way they used to happen. So what would happen during the rite of passage for men, circumcision, it would be done, I'm not sure if it's done with the women, but what would happen is the guys who are being circumcised right now, they can't do anything, right? But the guys from last year would be dealing with the women who have been left. The thing is this, Kikuyus are a very pragmatic, very realistic people. And they understand a man wants the novelty of new mouth. So, they know at the end of the day, we cannot neglect the woman. Guys, I need you to actually challenge me on this after reading Facing Mount Kenya. The guys who were initiated last year and the year before, the ones who are not married, how do you think they used to get sexual experience?
Tell us.
It was through the women who were considered to have aged out by their husbands.
Oh, really?
That is why you guys have a very strong what's the word here? Like the whole sugar mommy vibe, the whole sugar mommy culture. So it's very strong among you guys. Because culturally, it was there. And please, before you argue with me, go and argue with your mother. Because you meet me in the streets, I shall wash and slap. You will turn into dust. First read the book.
The Nigerian will come out.
Yeah. It's like that girl who won an Oscar, but he was talking some nice UK English, then some... It's you?
No, I'm just saying, let's actually read the book. Facing Mount Kenya, it is brilliant for you to understand African and especially Kikuyu traditions.
But that's
and it's really
interesting.
dope that Kikuyus codified that tradition. That was brilliant.
Zola, don't be attracted to a mama. Anyway, Val, do you think when we talk about bride price and then we are sitting and saying, Mimi nataka more value and we go to for a rush, hey, ratio, that one. Do you feel like we're extorting men and their families?
We are not extorting anyone. This is just a tradition
Zola,
that's been there for the longest
ametoa
time.
mashishio.
This is a tradition that has been there for the longest time to strengthen societal, for the families to come together, for that honor, for that commitment. So we're not extorting anybody. We're not putting a bullet on your head. Toa mahari. No. This is something you've been taught, you've seen your parents do. Now it's umefikiwa, it's your time.
Do you value? Are you going to be the one to sit down and say how much dowry you want? Because you see this, like Akina Sandra, these are the ones who say, there's someone else who said she wants to do 3 million. Some famous
There have been some
person.
crazy ones.
Hey.
I'm going to leave that to my parents. Yeah, 'cause
not
they
your
know-
aunties.
Not my aunties,
they
no,
will-
my parents. My dad and mom. Wakae chini wapange hesabu na juu niangusha.
Hao ndio wanajua.
Yes.
The ones who've used money. Zola, umetoa mashisho, it's your turn.
Okay, I'll meet in the middle. And here's the thing. The extorting is that crazy thing of you want crazy money for someone.
Like that kumbafu who said she wants leopards, she wants lions.
Sweet.
Na hiyo ni imegulwa imetafunwa kama
Mimi
miwa.
nataka cheetah.
Kama imetafunwa kama jaba, ilitafunwa na tembo.
Anajua her value.
She knows her value.
Yeah.
She knows what she's bringing on
How?
the table.
Her value is what? She knows her value because she knows her boyfriend could not last beyond 2 minutes. That's how she knows her value.
All men can't last.
Let me answer this question. The thing is this.
I thought you said you were with Aluya and I want. Sorry, you were saying?
The thing is this.
Oh my God.
The purpose of dowry, as explained traditionally, was you know each other. You're in a community. This she said. You're not going to charge someone who has 3 cows, 20 cows. You're not going to do that.
Na huyu mko na tatu.
Yes.
Tunaziona.
Yes. You maybe ask for one of the cows and you keep it moving.
But as a man, aren't you supposed to be a fighter? You go look, go hunt,
Go higher.
go look for more cows.
Your
You're a
father,
provider.
your father paid dowries in kittens and puppies. Like you want dowry to
That
be paid
was for my
in
mom.
bulls and cows.
Ole
Rabbi.
Changes in
Mamangu.
everything.
Yeah,
Be
Ole
humble.
Mamangu.
Be humble. Be
It was my
humble.
mom.
Guys,
Be humble.
let me finish my answer.
Sorry.
The thing was very simple. The dowry implications you have right now is because not dowry, bride price. Is because modern women don't know anything about pragmatism.
So they don't deserve it.
And
that's the issue.
Leave alone that.
Bro, you'll pay for a princess who is a virgin. You'll bring for her 100 foreskins.
You're talking about the Bible.
Yeah.
And David. Let me finish this. Let me finish this, please. I have a very simple point. It's like this.
No homo.
Bride price has become a mess. People are using it as a way to enrich themselves. In the past, it was for community and to show that you are community in terms of we are the same, and to show that you can take care of this woman and you want to take care of this person. It's like posting a bond. Not a bond. Like you go to a bank and you want a loan, you give out your title deed and all that. You show, I actually want to develop this land, whatever you're doing.
Yeah.
The thing is today, people are using it very poorly. Number one, the women who want this type of crazy amounts of money are not worth that money. Number two, they're not doing it for the purpose that it was intended for. That's the biggest problem I have.
Yeah, what 50 bob on OnlyFans, bwana?
And my compromise will be very simple. We are pragmatic. We are under an economy with Ruto in charge.
Oh my God, names, bro. Okay. Use nicknames, nigga.
Okay.
You think your skin is bulletproof?
Okay, let me say it very well. With a wonderful president in charge. So let's be smart about the decisions we make. I'd rather we invest in our future than today. That is my thought process.
I think that's just an excuse. Yani hiyo ni
Actually,
kuji inaitangwa aje, I don't know what word to give it, but you're being selfish, for lack of a better word.
I actually think it's an investment in itself.
But you invest in your parents.
Yes. Shideka.
You're investing
My
in a
father
pre-owned,
invested in
in pre-owned ikus. Wacha ujinga
But
bwana.
imagine for
you
you
cannot
to-
invest in pre-owned ikus.
It is
Ikus
pre-owned,
ilikuwa
but now
inaisha-
it's yours.
ilikuwa inaisha in a boyfriend in university for all the duration of university for free. Ilikuwa inagulwa venye the boyfriend comes, finds she has cooked omena with ugali.
And maybe
After
that
amemaliza
boyfriend was-
kukula hiyo omena with ugali, then anagugula, and then you tell me, mimi,
Unajua
you
hata
tell
your
me,
boyfriend inaweza kuwa ni wewe. You're part of the 7 men.
Actually, Steve, I have a very good answer for these people.
no.
A very good answer. It's not selfish. Divorce in the traditional past was very limited. It was maybe even less than 2-3% out of all
Because you had
marriages.
to have a good reason.
Yes.
No, it's 'cause they sat down and stood bullshit.
Whatever. Today, how many marriages are breaking up?
She wakes up and says, okay, babes, I'm not feeling a good vibe in inshallah no more.
Yeah, I'm not feeling
Babes,
us.
it's done,
It's not
it's done.
giving.
Even I'm
not
sure you guys,
giving,
I'm sure
it's
you
not
guys have
giving.
friends who have they got married, the whole thing, they're divorced right now.
Imagine I don't have. I swear to one God, all my friends are still married.
Yeah,
The
because
ones
it's
who are
only
married.
one. And she married another one. But the truth is, Zola, you and I know several couples. You know, as we
The
are
man
old,
is the
as we are old
those
men,
people are the men. Your friends are the men,
there's a
right?
reason why in the Bible they
I
say
told you
it
the
is
man is
better.
always the
There's a
problem.
reason why in the Bible it says it's better to live in a corner on the roof than with a nagging wife. It's better to live in the wilderness.
Then a nagging wife. That is a problem. Actually, it's in
But you
Proverbs.
go looking for
And the
nagging
point,
wife.
you guys,
You're the problem.
Women always change. Listen, women get married.
What?
Women get married and think I can change him. Men get married and hope she will never change.
I don't think so.
Lily, it's not only your body that changes after childbirth.
Your body changes because you're unakula tu. Unataka-
Unabadilisha
you want me
vinono.
to do the traditional things.
And that's,
So that's why you're getting fat.
you think you're actually saying the point. The thing is this, you want a traditional man and a modern woman. It will not work. Because
Well,
men,
yeah,
yes,
the same
men
way.
still expect a traditional woman. The way you say, I'm not your mother. So you're not my mother. But there are things my mother did that made me have an image of what my wife should be. My mother cared for me beyond, as in compare.
Hey, don't put that pressure on me.
I'm not putting that pressure on you. I'm just saying, and you let's even say half,
But
but just share some of the values.
You know,
she
Zola,
had.
there's something that you've said that we need to actually highlight. You said it's not just her body that changes during pregnancy. And that's actually scientific. There's something called pregnancy fog. Pregnancy fog is typically a phrase of pregnancy brain. And it's used to describe bouts of forgetfulness, memory lapses, brain fog, and inability to concentrate and or spaciness during pregnancy. So you're right. You're right.
There are many things.
Director, Very
Yeah,
fast.
that's true. That's true. There's those things that they say in pregnancy brain, like those whatever we've not refused that. No, hakuna mtu amekataa chim.
we're not denying.
Hakuna mtu amekataa hiyo.
I'm not saying.
Uh-huh.
And the point was, again, the bride price thing is the thing you have to focus on. You guys are saying it's selfish. No. In the past, divorce was limited, it was rare. Today, divorce is a very high occurrence. So those people knew it was nearly a sure bet. Right now, when I'm investing in this bride price, I'm enriching your family, it's not a sure bet anymore. So any smart man, any rational man will say, by the way, I'm not, especially with a non-virgin woman, this thing might break up. So instead of investing in your family, let's invest in our future. In fact, that is a smart man. And a woman who's also smart and is not a non-virgin will say, but this man of mine is smart because he has taken me with my non-virgin past and I'm in Kubani.
But
Let me ask you.
Let
Let me ask you a question. Let's say we go on a date and I take you skydiving.
You really don't want to go on a date with him.
Yeah, because me, lazima ni.
Gule.
Haya.
But
So
but
kutumia kama example kusema
the thing is this, let's say we go out on a date, right? Silio, we go skydiving. And I tell you, this parachute has a 50% chance of failure. But before you use it, you must pay upfront. Yeah? Not even until you pay upfront for the ceremony and everything, the training school, kilakit. No, you must pay upfront for having shown interest in going for the training school to finally go skydiving. Would you pay?
that's what everyone does.
No.
Skydiving does not have that type of...
It doesn't have that, but you're told the
For
risk
showing
is this.
interest. Basically,
That type of
listen, Lily. If I were to tell you, let's do skydiving. This thing has a 50% if she's a virgin. Yeah? Okay. If it's a fast flight, 50% that this parachute will open. So, if this parachute has been used by 3 men, it dips by 10%.
No, Chim, no. If she's a virgin, it's 90% will open. If she's not a virgin, it's less than 50%.
Sour. Okay, I'll even go with that. Right? And then I tell you, but before you even show interest, you must commit. Before you even step in that class for the premarital training and all, you must commit.
You have to spend 1 million shillings on that.
We want
Bagger.
70 goats
Yeah.
and 50 cows. Okay? And then, once it opens, once you've paid, the school is now finally open for training. And then you pay. After you've done the training, now you pay again to get on the plane and go up. And I tell you, you know what? This parachute has been used by 7 different jumpers. There's a 75% chance it won't open. Will you still take that?
Wear and tear.
Yes, I will.
If I have the money, yes, I will.
Yes, I will.
If you have the money.
We're here to take risks and try to see.
And that's why I said women are emotional.
There's no emotion
that
abuse
is
there.
emotion.
That is emotion. There's no common sense that has been employed.
There's no
There's
rational-
no common sense employed.
Let me ask you, Val, something else that I've had these men say a lot is that they're saying the bride price for them is an investment. But when we started, we said it's an appreciation. It's an honor. So
Traditional.
how has it changed from now we're investing in Mama Lily and
Are you
you're
a
not
traditional woman?
appreciating Mama
Val,
Lily?
are you a traditional woman?
I have been around traditional women.
She let her answer the question.
That is like someone saying, I ran in a field of roses naked, now I'm a rose.
Let her answer the question. I want to hear this.
Yeah, so me, I'm asking, what do you feel the way these guys are saying it's an investment? For me, I feel like you're not investing in my mother has invested in herself. She has her own shit together.
Yes.
Now, what you're doing is telling my mom, Aisha is
Asante
beautiful.
msichana.
Aisha she cooks. Aisha, mashallah.
Yeah.
Shika hii pesa sasa. Yeah. I cook.
Boiling cabbages is not. I know she boiled cabbages in Naivasha. That's not cooking.
I really need my mans. If I've ever dated you, please come and tell this. The 2 men I've dated, come and tell. The 2 men I have dated, please come and tell Kinachim that I cook. Anyway, what do you feel about that? They're calling it now an investment.
First of all, that's an insult to my
Thank
family.
you.
That's an insult in itself. The thought itself is an insult.
I'm not land.
Honestly, because I feel like my parents have invested me, wamenifunza, wamenionyesha things, you know, because motherhood and father is not easy. And right now, in the of age, there's a man who wants me. And
Zola.
And the only thing this
No,
man
gotta
needs
finish,
to do
gotta finish.
is to honor my parents.
Basi.
So you thinking them yet unawapatia
Ati
for him,
unaminvest.
that's an insult, honestly. And you should actually apologize.
To my mother.
Thank you very
Ladies
much.
and gentlemen, we are once again at the point at which you keep quiet because a man is speaking.
Ooh.
Have you ever been to a dowry negotiation before in your life?
Yes.
No.
What do they usually tell the man? Huyu mtoto wetu tumemsomesha hadi ako na degree.
Na ni kweli?
You know why they tell you that?
Uh-huh.
Because they expect you to damn near cover the charge of their responsibility.
No.
That is why you get told dowry haishangi. They'll quote for you a crazy number and then
It's
tell you huyu mtoto ako na degree, ako na masters, hata huyu mtoto unaweza peleka yeye asome PhD. And then they tell you because of that dowry inakuja tulitumia 4 million afike masters. Wewe mahari ni 7 million. And then they laugh with you and tell you lakini kijana usijali. You know why? Hii unaweza lipa within the next 20 years ni kama ni mortgage. Meaning your parents did their responsibility by educating you, feeding you,
Which is
taking
important.
you for deworming, and then they want to pass that cost to me and my people.
Because now you're taking.
That's insane.
But now I'm your responsibility. Once I become your wife,
Which
I'm
means
now,
it's
yeah,
no
I'm your
longer
responsibility.
listen, which means it's no longer about appreciation. It is now about the investment. Where I say I am willing to take this gamble based on what? Future earnings. I am willing to say, niaje, msichana si ako na masters. Meaning she has a masters in what? Geology. She can probably earn maybe half an M in the next 5 years. So I'm willing to pay these people that 4 mil, knowing that half an M is now coming to our family. That's why it's an investment.
This is not a one-sided thing. You've come also with other old men from your side. This is a negotiation table.
Tell me you've never been in a dowry committee without saying you've never been in a dowry committee. That's what you end up.
No, but it's true. I have been. I have sat. Yes, wanakuanga kuja kusaidia
Unafikiria
kutetea.
watu wangana deep into their pockets. It's you and your boys. You'll tell your boys, check him say, nimeambiwa nilete 250k. Let her 50, let her 50, let her 50, let her 50, 50, 50. Let's put it together, let's see what we have. That's what happens. Mzee amechoka, mzee ako 70 years old, unamwambia let her 50, he's in retirement.
No,
You expect him to chomoa his pension.
No, he's tetei for you and saying, wacha 4 million ni mingi.
Hata huyu amesoma.
Hata yeye amesoma.
Because your own parents don't have common sense. See, you have brothers. Your parents know that when my son went to get married, he was swindled. He was told to pay 10 million for a woman with tattoos. We have seen a buri chicks online for 150 on OnlyFans. And then they come and they say, even as we are going to pay back this kijana ya watu, we must pay back.
Ni wewe uliamua kuchukua huyo msichana wa matatu.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. And I agree with you entirely. That's what I'm saying. These Nairobi girls, they don't even deserve 50 bob. Patia mzazi fair. Ambia wao kuja CBD tupatane AG. Sawa? Na kama utaki, kana mama yako.
Ai. Uko sure unataka msichana akae na mamake? You don't want that.
We have others.
Even those others,
why did you pick them?
There's
Why
a
did you
woman
pick this
turning
one?
18 every hour in Nairobi.
So then go wait for those ones. Wacha kungangana na mimi.
Mambo safi.
Wacha kungangana na mimi.
Anakwanga safi venye Zola anapenda kunyoa kichwa safi kama nini.
Bebe Zolo kuna nywele. Unajua leo ndo nimekuona.
Safi. She doesn't come with this baggage of 7 men behind
go
her.
for that.
Yeah, that period.
That is my point.
That's
That's why I
easy.
keep telling young men, guys, please work hard on yourselves. Make yourself the best possible version.
Talk to me
That way.
man.
That way. Yeah, I wanted you to look at my eyes so you know I'm not like, then I hypnotize you, then maybe we get jiggy. Anyway, so tell them,
Eri ni nyonge.
young men, unanyonga nini?
Eri nyonge.
Unanyonga nini?
Wewe ujui.
Wacha nyonge baada ya 7 men.
Ananyonga
Then
nini?
after all the other 6.
Ananyonga nini? Anyway, so honestly, get yourself in a position where you don't have to deal with, unajua, Google gets very difficult with certain terms.
Dead.
You're not dealing with easy threads za watu wanahanga Somalia wanapenda kuleta ujinga huku kwa mall zetu.
You know, they don't say the name.
You're not dealing with them. You tell someone, Skiza, your daughter has 7 tattoos. 7 tattoos. Your daughter
Tattoo
had-
itakuisha marriage.
Bana. Tattoos kwani
Tattoo
nirudishia
itafanya
value.
divorce.
Yeah, I pay dowry for woman with tattoos. Ni mjinga nini?
So tattoo itafanya
Hiyo
nisikuzalishie.
ndio fiancé.
Chim, actually, we have to do a show
Wow.
for red flags in women.
I pay Zola. Will you pay dowry for woman with tattoos? Hata moja.
No, we don't. As in, those tattoos are actually a
Tattoo
proper
imeandikwa
red flag.
Kamau. And her name is Achieng. And then you know, who is Kamau?
You
should
know
come
what?
with your name.
We've just all agreed, Chim, wait for those 18-year-olds, but
Yes.
We
leave
must.
us alone. Us-
We build our value
also
and we
have
get
to-
the clean unit in the market.
Val, you know, we are just communicating with you. These are points these men have given us. So another point they've asked us is, why do women fight so hard to keep the bride price, yet
you've
they
been
As we have seen.
yet want most other gender norms ditched? Which other gender norms do you want? Are we saying we want ditched?
Cook for me.
Being a virgin.
Nikifika nyumbani
Being a
nijue
virgin
nguo.
is not a.
Even before, you know, being a virgin
Is that
is
a
so
norm?
huge
You know, I can't
for
be
a
a
modern
virgin
woman.
forever.
That's not a norm.
Listen.
That's a
Being a
norm.
virgin
What?
is so
That's
huge
it's not
for
a norm.
a modern woman. Just tell her, nikifika nyumbani nivue nguo nikupatie suruali enda osha.
Siwezi
Wash
kuoshea
only my
boxer. So
boxers.
it's zako za huko industrial area.
Unaona?
Hey.
Actually, let me give you a few gender norms that you guys, traditional gender norms that went hand in hand with the bride price. And in fact, there's something to note about bride price.
What?
When you take that woman to your house, you are her leader. Number one. Number two,
That's okay.
she has to submit.
That's fine.
That's okay.
This is not conditional submission.
That's fine.
Number three, being tandika in that woman, I'm not saying it's okay, was allowed. It was allowed, yes. As in,
Hey, Zola.
no, I'm
No,
giving
we're not supporting
we're
it.
not
We're just
supporting
saying
it. I'm
what
giving
came
you
with.
what that bride price came with.
Wakisi mnajua tunasema nini? Mogaka.
Mazee, they were just
I'm
chilling.
trying to show you what the gender norms of the past were. So when you're fighting for one thing, just know what it came with. The man was the say-so in that house. A woman could not do anything without that man. In essence, it was a big decision, and the man says, no, you cannot do it.
Actually, that's a nuanced way of looking at it, but yeah.
Yes. The thing was, you guys want to keep that bride price thing. You don't want to submit to men. The husband you have, you don't want to stop doing bad behaviors like girls' night outs.
That's not a
That's
bad behavior.
It's bad behavior.
We said that's a bad
Oh
behavior
my
to the two of you.
No, for a
Msichana
serious
wa
man.
Huh?
Yes.
Imagine.
For a serious
Well,
man.
I've just realized you cannot redeem women who are deep in the Babylon system.
Babylon ni wewe na
No,
ni
Tim, I
kwako.
was just describing for them some of these gender norms. Another thing, having male friends. Yes.
I hope also when we're getting married, you ditch your female friends.
Yeah.
Yeah, yes.
Do
I'm not
men
sure
have
that-
female friends?
We don't. It's not an issue for us.
Aren't we friends? You guys are not my friends. Oh my god! All this time of thing, you're friends.
Yeah.
Damn.
Lily, can I call you and then you come and help me if I'm stuck in a ditch?
Of course.
I can't lift you, but I'll come
No,
and
you come for me at 3 in the
yeah,
morning.
I'll be like, okay, let's go, daddy. You can do this.
Kuna utu.
Hey.
Actually, she's
Actually,
right.
you know, they will
You see what
wake
I've told you? She's right. The type of help you call her to ask for would involve clapping and calling daddy. But
Okay, let me tell you something.
it's not going to
Zola,
help me because I'm in
the
a
most
ditch.
interesting thing is every time you're stuck somewhere, a good try, or even just if it's a prank or whatever, a trial, try and call the women. They will come. You know, us guys.
ASAP.
Yeah, because we feel like we are very motherly. So I'm like, oh
Emotionally.
yeah, Zola amekwama.
Actually, let me give her credit.
We'll
The
come
women
running.
I'll call. And you're right. My mother and my sister.
A good try call Lileisha. Vroom, minagurumisha hapo kadudu mpaka kwa mpaka pale huko nikusaidia. I won't lift you out of the ditch for sure, fam, but I'll be like, okay, let me see
I'll
what I
come
can
and
do.
be an
Yeah.
added danger because now you have to protect me. Because we are in the middle of the bypass.
Thank you.
In
Ukiniita
Kwadiza.
bypass bros kuji.
Exactly.
Bypass.
That's why we said
Thank you.
the only time you ever call your female friends
But even your mom won't
And tell
come
them
for
that you need
bypass.
help.
She'll go,
is when you need her to clap without clapping her hands.
well,
My mom will come anywhere I
go
am.
bypass, even you endangering your mom.
It's
You
fine,
really
but she'll
are.
come.
She'll come.
She'll come.
Hey, me, sorry, boo. Bypass is why I draw the
But I answer
line.
that question about the why that thing is a problem. You cannot expect traditional advantages but refuse the traditional disadvantages. You can't have it both ways.
You can't have it both ways. You can't have your cake and eat it.
But Val, umesikia the norms he's talking about, he's saying submission. Don't you feel like you can be able to give your husband that?
Yes.
Same.
I mean, I don't have a problem submitting. I don't have a problem being led, being shown.
You've had
Just
you've
don't
had the
beat me.
experience of submitting on your knees for 7 other men. You think he feels special when you do it for him?
Those are not submission.
That's
We're
your
just
insecurities.
Yeah.
That's your own
Guys,
problem that you need to
it's
work
not
on.
You
an
need to deal with
That
it.
is my
An
past.
insecurity is an irrational fear. This is a genuine concern backed by science.
But then I was not committed to those men.
Yeah.
I was committed
That's
to
even
none of
worse.
them.
That's even worse.
No,
Meaning, though, you expect me to pay dowry
'Cause
to
I'm
get that
committed
level
to
of
you.
commitment, yet you are
Basi,
doing
wachana na
actions
mimi.
that were insinuating commitment to them.
Which is sex. That's an action to
I
insinuate
don't think
commitment.
you guys fully understand
To
how
help
deep-
us. That's why we are
Actually,
here.
I actually have
Help
a
us.
very nice example for them. The man you are dating, then he wants to marry you.
Pause.
His past, you find out that he used to date men.
Yeah?
Shindoi.
Wait, I'm not finished. And he's not the guy who was doing the deed. He's one who's been done for.
Yeah.
Shindoi.
So after that, he says, "I've changed, baby."
Eh,
You brought out the masculinity in me.
Yes.
And he's doing that.
I'm a new man. I'm a new man.
Baby, you make the juices flow.
No, wait.
Actually,
Why will you have a problem with that type of a man? Please.
Because you're
that's
a man.
now. Thank you. That's the thing. The way you're feeling repulsed. That's how men feel when you've seen this woman has been with so many other men. That's the same thing. I'm just
No,
giving
that's
you-
so different because it's a
It's
different
not, it's
gender
not.
in anything.
No, it's the same thing.
No.
This man of yours has submitted to other men.
Those are men.
Doesn't matter. It's still repulsive. The same way for me. My woman submitted to other men before me. And not just
Then,
one.
pal.
That
Many
was
are-
then, and you are not around.
Hold on.
But
We
wait,
forgot something, guys. We forgot something. Guys, subscribe, like, share. Subscribe, like, share.
No,
subscribe,
you cannot,
like,
you
and
cannot
share.
have a few minutes.
It's fine. Subscribe, like, and share.
We have a question from the audience. Hey.
We do.
You're saying that you cannot pay a bride price for a lady who has tattoos. But you dated this lady for like 2-3 years and you knew she had all those tattoos. Then why proceed to marry her?
I knew she was not
and
a
then
wife.
on that negotiation table,
I knew she was
you
fun
cannot
times.
pay because she has tattoos and you knew she had those.
I knew she was fun times.
So why did you
So
go
why
to
did
the
you
marriage part? See,
I
then
needed
fun
to
times
get
with her.
my beer wet.
Then with anything
yeah,
else,
yeah, yeah.
anyone, sorry.
Okay,
go.
can I answer you for that one? I don't agree with the way he does his stuff in terms of not even the, I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that mindset.
Oh my God, you're the
Huh?
man you were talking
Repeat the
about.
question.
Yeah, the question was this. Why will you date a chick who has tattoos for 2 or 3 years and you don't want to marry her? And you don't want to pay her bride price. The reason is very
Because she's
simple.
fun times.
Yes, it is fun times. Me, I don't believe in wasting people's time.
And
you very much.
Yes,
At
yeah,
the
so
end.
listen, I can call out bad behavior in women and I also call out bad behavior in
In
men.
men.
And chim.
So no.
Louder.
The thing is this: if a man does that thing, that is despicable. I'd rather we know each other's intentions. If the person has said mapema, I'm just here for fun. That person, do not blame them if you're there for 2 years and he has not married you. He has said it in
There's a
mapema.
reason some men get cheated on liberally. And it's because they go into relationships with the understanding that women will give them the equivalent of what they deserve. Women don't do that. And women evolved not to give you what you think you deserve. Women evolved truly a mercenary perspective to relationships. I need you to follow me. You are dating the one creature that truly can mess you up and traditionally would mess you up. So it needed to make sense to you. Okay?
This creature is the woman.
The man.
Oh. Hey.
A woman is dating a creature that can truly mess her up.
Okay, and now we are
Physical
together.
violence and all
Yeah.
that.
So she needed to hedge her bets. So how do you do that? You do that by beginning to select for the safe men. But the safe men are boring. That man who comes and tells you, Niaje, you know what, baby? He's just fun times. Fun times. It's like you're in a circus and he's a clown. Fun times. It's boring. There's no danger there. None. Right? But he's safe. So you know he will give you 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 years of commitment. but you are who you are. If I ask you,
He's not answered.
would you rather, hold on, I'm getting there.
Oh.
Would you rather date a boring man or a guy who gives you excitement? Excitement.
Ask
Leo.
me.
No, she's given us a very honest answer.
Lily does not need to be a sad question.
What does that excitement come with? It comes with actual type B personality. Okay? Psychopathy. Sociopathy. Narcissism.
Boring. Yes, please, boring.
But you said it already.
No,
Then it's fine. Listen, there's nothing wrong with your answer. My point is this. The guy who will come and be upfront with you and tell you upfront, I'm looking for a relationship. Immediately at the back of your mind, you know where you file him? Iki nikifala flani, nikichoka, nitakirudia. Sindio? He's a baka.
Yeah.
Sindio?
When I need to settle,
That is why Zola and I have
That's
very
wrong, though.
diametrically
That's wrong.
opposed approaches.
So you're saying Zola ni fala?
I have not said that. I just said we have diametrically opposed setups. Because for me, I came to accept women for who they are, and I love women for who they are. And I know all girls just want to have
Fun.
Right?
But we
I'll
get
give
tired.
you your fun.
Fun with men.
When you get tired, utaingia kwa faili yako useme, kile kifala kilikuwa kinasema upfront, kinadai 1, 2, 3. That is who you pull up. Okay? And we all know this to be a very uncomfortable truth of life.
But don't men equally do the same thing?
Yeah.
You do the fun times and then you say, there's a babe I can see.
Yeah.
She's not a party person. She's not a tattooed person. She's not a nini. I will settle with her. It's the same thing.
Yes,
You all
the
need to
boring
go
men
through
do
the...
that.
Even the exciting men.
Not
do that.
not even accepting men do, but the difference is this. We are not valued on the same plane. What you value in me and what I value in you are two different things. I value body count. Women don't value a man's body count as much as we do.
In fact, if a man comes to you as a virgin, you'll be like, ew.
Not me. I'll be like, yes, baby, let's do this.
Thank you, Jesus.
I'll be like, I'm also
If
a virgin.
a man approaches a woman and is a virgin, she'll be like, Nini, in fact, women even ask,
Nini
why did you peke ndo nimependa huyu jamaa? Nini mbaya na huyu jamaa?
In fact, we'll call our
Nini
girlfriends.
nini?
We'll call our girlfriends like, umsema za Jade maze sasa hapa ni
Exactly.
nini.
And the truth is,
Shit.
we are different. We are truly, truly different.
Yeah.
I like what Zola said, what you value in me is not what I value in you. What I value in you is diametrically opposed to what you value in me.
Chim,
Zola.
kile
What do you
kile
about
kise
it?
kina gari bana.
What do you do?
Usikione hivyo. Ni kifala lakini
Ni
kina
mfupi lakini ako na do.
Who says that? Is it men or women? Is it men or women? Ana kitambi lakini ana
That's when you're doing it for fun times. That's kabaya. That's just when you're doing it for fun times. But anyway,
babes, msara tulipia. Usimind.
na usichukue kuja tu.
Kuna sura personal lakini usimind.
God, do you feel like it's a red flag if the man, if you meet a Zola in your life or a chim, do you feel like that's a red flag for you? Because these men don't want to pay dowry, or rather bride price rather. Umenyamaza.
Not really a red flag, but I'll not appreciate the fact that he doesn't want to honor my parents.
It's a red flag
Unless
for me.
now we meet to patanapo katikati and agree on certain things.
You guys can agree. He'll buy you pizza.
What is pizza?
For me, that's a red flag. Let me tell you something, Zola and Chim. I'm not saying pay my mom, and I will not lie to you. I will sit here and say I thank God that my mom was able to genuinely take me to those schools where it's the 4 million, it's the what per what. I am appreciative, but I will not come and put that burden on you because my mom was able to.
Yes.
She was capable. My mom and dad were able. They were capable to do that, and they did it, and I thank God for that. I'm not saying Zola. I'm not. Oh, can never be Chim. Zola. I'm not saying Zola.
Unajua tu. Hapa ni fun times.
Fun times. Who's the fun times? Alafu kile. Anyway, and I'm not telling you to come and do the same and pay equal like that. I'm just telling you, even if you're giving my mom 1 cow, you're just telling her, Manze, thanks for Aisha.
But do you know the men
That's
who can
all I'm
pay
asking for.
a lot?
And if you
'Cause
can't,
they're able to.
William said, me if you can't.
Mpeleke kwa my smoky useme thank you. Shika hii
Niambie
mahali,
mom,
thank you.
okay, don't do that, of
Mom,
course.
thank you.
I mean, you can look at my mom. If you see my mom, she's a city girl. You can't pay her
In
like
fact,
that.
city girls are the ones wanapendanga hiyo maisha. Give her a boiled egg. Say, thank you.
Thank you. But that's what I'm saying. Smocha. So for me, it's a red flag if you don't want to just appreciate my mom. I'm not telling you to break a bank. I'm not telling you to sell your kidney. I'm not telling you to go and stress your parents. Yeah. But I'm just telling you.
Mama, your friends.
Yeah, or your friends, especially your friends.
I know.
Just appreciate Mama Lily, period. That's it. Just give her the money that you feel. I mean, you can sit down and discuss. I know. I've said here many times. I'm not gonna date a broke man, so I know this man will not give my mom 20,000. The man that is gonna marry me can never. It can't even be discussion. 20,000 is my mom's full tank. Surely.
That's why for 2 weeks.
You know. So I know I'll sit down with my man and be like, okay, babe. Yeah. We'll just give my mom maybe like 2 million.
Man,
dude.
What happens if the man tells you, Checky, babe, you know our situation, you're going to pay half?
Why am I paying for my dowry? Sasa hiyo half basi wewe unataka kulipa, lipa basi.
Lipa tu
hiyo half. Because why am I paying?
Your mom has asked for an M.
I'll lipa hiyo 500.
Anaona ujinga na postingi IG.
Even your mom knows the kind of the money he has.
Even my mom, because I tell my mom.
You tell your mom your boyfriend's money.
Yeah. I tell my mom msi akona do ama ana. Even my mom knows.
Akona do na tunaona tu ana do.
Surely.
Usimwona nikimesota.
I want to address these two things. Number one, cool. I think it's a green flag. Again, in this modern economy. Bride price was something for the past. We are dealing with modern women, and men have also been forced to become modern men. We are planning for our future. I'm not planning for your family's future. I'm planning for our future. If you feel it's disrespect, clearly you don't think about our future as much as I care about it.
It can't be our future if I'm not in the picture.
Man, why are you even worried? You're Kikuyu. All you need to do is pay 50 bob and promise the rest over a 30-year period. Come a mortgage. You okay?
No, but I mean,
the rest of us have issues.
Your future, I'm included. So,
yes, and I'm saying.
So there can be our future if I'm not in the picture.
And that's the thing. If you're not seeing it like that, in essence, means we are not compatible because you're not a person who is realizing this money can go best into our future. Instead of me spending 1 million shillings on your parents, then we go and start a future where we are struggling financially. That money, let it go into our lives. Me and you, we are together in this battle. If you're not seeing that, clearly not a forward-looking person.
That's
or struggle financially, and then once you're out of struggle, bring a second wife.
But Zola pia hiyo ni ujinga because wewe pia uko umekaa hapo unataka kuoa msichana, you've dated this woman, you've talked, it's not that you've just woken up haya tulipe bread price sawa 1 million sawa. It's not like you've talked about it. You can listen to what this woman is saying. She'll sit down and you'll hear when you're talking about, like, maybe she's saying, me, I'd not mind if you give my mom 2 million, you know, and 2 million if you give her, you're going to
struggle. You're talking about eventually. That money like it's nothing.
It's nothing. Yeah, I'm wondering.
I thought you were going to say 50,000. 2 million.
Man, let's go another 50 bob.
Yeah.
Where will Lily?
No, I'm saying.
Basically, I buy your family a Prado for pre-owned Ikus. Sorry, you were going to say something.
I wanted maybe for the lady. You said that when you go to the parents and they ask for 1 million, and then you have 500,000. What will you feel as the ladies if the man went to ask for a fundraiser? You see,
what kind of fundraiser?
So do you want your man to fundraise for you to come and pay you?
No.
Let's repeat the question, one of you.
She's asking if I would want, as Lily Aisha, a man to go fundraise for, if, like I said, 1 million. Yeah, bread price. I've said 1 million, and then this guy has 500,000, so he's going to go and fundraise the 500,000. Don't you dare!
Don't you dare!
If you ever open a group, say ati tuchangiane pesa, where
the niggas who are scratching the Ikus who are fundraising. It was I give this inch of dick, the next one comes and I offer this inch of dick, and then you don't fundraise. These people mad.
If you
fundraise, with people who should be at an asylum.
If you fundraise, I'll be a wife to all those men
You
who
are
are
already,
fun.
you are girlfriend to all those men.
I will be a wife.
They would
Monday
contribute 10
niko kwako.
inches ikune hapa. They contributed 4 inches
Which is fine. Imekutengenezea good
ukienda na
space.
mwindi akapatia all of his 1 inch.
Actually, Chim, the question should be, so if there's no
Insane.
fundraising, what
Oh my
happens, Basi?
Give the 500,000. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Okay.
Give that 500,000.
Mimi nimekuja na
The other,
50,000.
give 50,000 uende ukatafute huko kuku uoe
Don't go
kuku
beyond
wako
your
huko
uwezo.
nje.
Atunasumbua watu wa kuchemsha
Eh,
mahali.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have more proof. Nairobi women deserve nothing.
Yeah, that's the thing. You give what you can.
Yes,
Give what you have.
please.
Come and say.
I'm bringing my 50,000.
So
My
if-
hand done
so come
50,000.
and-
Hiyo wenyewe
In
sawa
fact,
unadharau.
because I'm a businessman and I understand negotiation, I've brought 50,000, I've brought your wig, and I've brought makeup. Checkmate.
Those, if you're bringing a wig, it's the wig for
Checkmate.
70,000.
Yeah, that's okay.
That's fine. Hiyo ni sawa.
What did Nonini say? No, I teach you a soft car balloon.
You know what?
Imagine, I have a fetish for bald.
Sudden.
Babes.
You saw the Lupita looked good.
With her bold
Superb.
I have no comment.
bold babes.
Yeah, so
Hey.
basically, your parting shot about bride price, and I know your parting shot. I don't want to hear. Tell me your parting shot. Yeah, just end your dollar for it. On that question, give your 5. You also say your part. Give your 500,000. Then say the rest of the 500,000 you'd be paying even 100 monthly basi or something like that.
100K monthly.
Oh, when you
Come a
get-
salary.
Let me give out this my partner.
Oh, no,
So
no.
wait for her to answer first about that fundraising thing.
Please don't fundraise. And I think that's why kunje kuna many WhatsApp groups that are a show. Please don't do that thing.
Kufa
Don't
kimembe.
go beyond your means. Don't. Like
Chimamanda
hakuna mtu
United.
anakuua juu ati hujatoa mahari yote.
Ate umesema?
Mahari.
Atakuna mtu ataku?
Kuua.
But your hands are fighting for it like crazy right now.
Me, I won't kill. I won't.
But your hands are fighting for
unalive.
it.
Sorry. Please.
Unalive, unalive, eh.
Still edit that part out. I won't unalive, but
But you guys are fighting for it. And
I'm fighting for
We're
it.
just trying to highlight how important it is to our parents.
it's okay. It's
Seriously.
So
speaking-
even the man that comes to me.
Seriously speaking, parting shot. There are 3 types of women who do not deserve dowry. Number 1, if she's not a virgin, does not deserve dowry. Number 2, if she's a single mother, does not deserve dowry. Number 3, okay, are you ready?
Yeah.
Number 3, if she cannot cook, does not deserve dowry. Pay it at your own risk.
That's for Chim.
That's
you
wisdom.
who sat there and you're a
Who has
wise
wisdom.
man.
Yes.
You're a
Wisdom.
man who believes in God.
Yeah.
You're a man who has your own brain.
Who works hard?
You know, you're
What's
a man
your
who
mind?
knows value of women.
Yeah.
In other words, if you are a man who wants to share your woman with the previous 7 years,
Let me give you my
parting
parting
shot,
shot. Mine is very simple. For me, it's a compromise. I agree with him on that type of not giving out dowry.
Because it's wisdom.
right price.
Price,
Wisdom.
yeah.
But my compromise would be this. For those women, because most of our women at the moment they're not virgins. So we have to find a middle
Take the
ground.
moment.
Yes, that's not like they're not
the
virgins.
compromise is umnunulie bamba 50.
No. For me,
Sorry.
my compromise would be very simple.
Vio umaga.
The money that will remove
Now.
for bride price, because I'm taking a risk on you. We might divorce and all that. Let's put it into
You know
a
what?
future. That is
Okay.
my parting shot.
Sorry, she
Leave a bride price for the amount of your fuliza.
No,
We have-
for me it's going to a future.
We have 3 more minutes. I just remembered something that we've not talked about. The reverse. So if it's dowry, if you're not a virgin, I'm not paying.
Oh yes, please.
If you don't cook, I'm not paying.
Yes,
Oh no,
please.
not cooking. If you're not providing,
Yeah.
I'm not going to pay that dowry. If I cannot see that you're going to work hard and provide for me,
Yes.
I will not pay that dowry. If you have
Lakini
tattoos,
sana sana hapo kwa
I'm
kwa
not
virgin.
virgin.
But you guys are going again. You guys are.
then I will not pay.
Because
You won't pay the dowry.
Zola. things again.
which community pays dowry? Other than
India.
the person marrying me. Sorry,
It's only
the
India.
person I marry must pay dowry. But other than Chin, which other community pays
If
dowry?
you're the one marrying him, then if he's not a virgin,
The
which is
dowry was
not.
paid. The dowry was paid.
Mazes.
Haya.
Ole kwako dadangu.
No,
Ile
no,
shida
nakataa
ya kungoja
bride
pale.
sana.
The dowry
No
was
wonder.
paid.
So do you agree with what we are saying? If the
Yeah.
reverse, then we do the reverse.
It's- yeah.
plan.
And that's
You
the
have
thing.
to be a
The
virgin.
reverse never happens.
It never does.
And you guys are conflating two
guys are
different
so
things.
selfish.
What you guys want is not what we want from you.
I'm telling you how to provide. If you can't provide with the
Men
50,000.
want
Then don't pay for
purity.
him.
Men want purity. They want submission, and they want friendliness. And if you're a high value man, fitness.
Yes.
Mimi, I want friendliness. I want to provide. If you cannot provide, if every day you cannot come and give me the money I want,
If this
the food
woman,
I want,
if this woman
Enda kweli.
has slept with more than one other before you, He does not deserve
If
provision.
this man has slept with one
Wacha ende kwa shamba alime.
acha mwanaume ende kwa shamba alime hata yeye na kule hizo
Na
kukua
kule
ziko
virgin.
nazo
We
huko.
close this thing, man.
Anyway, guys, subscribe,
Yeah.
like, share. Please tell us if you're feeling this topic about dowry and bride price. Do you believe that even if it's the reverse, babes, to do? Na hao wanaume vile wanaongea, you 18-year-olds, if you're 17 and you're turning 18, these are people who come,
Imagine.
First of
remain
all-
17.
First of all, subscribe, like and share. And I need you to open your ears. You're all very smart. Tell us how much you had missed Lily Aisha. Welcome her back. Okay? Welcome her back. Because the episodes are truly enriched when she's around.
See, I'm the prize.
Also, I have to thank
I'm the prize.
our guest here.
We are the prize. Imagine
Thank you for
we've been
Valentine.
thanked.
Thank you for coming.
Fighting hard
Okay.
for mahari.
Yeah.
So,
Cheers, babe.
Especially
We are the prize.
all 3% of the women who follow the channel. Let us know how much you've enjoyed having Lily Aisha back. I know I have. Yeah?
The prize. Pay the bride price. 2 million, baby. Good night.
Only. Please.
Good luck.
Only.
And good. What does it say? Good night, good luck, and goodbye. I don't know. Anyway, bye.